Monster and Chips, Night of the Living Bread, by David O'Connell, narrated by Oliver Hembrough. Prologue. Did you know that there are places where our ordinary world rubs against strange, magical worlds? When this happens, holes sometimes get worn between the two, creating doorways. It can happen anywhere, perhaps on a street near you. An ordinary-looking door will appear, so ordinary that you might not even notice it, like the door of a diner, just a place that sells burgers and chips. But there might be a very special diner on the other side of that door, with very special customers. Chapter 1. The Doughbot. "Move it, Joe Shoe!" Mr. Skiddy, Joe's gym teacher, never missed an opportunity to shout. He liked shouting. A lot. "I want to see those puny little legs of yours running like there's some kind of big hairy monster behind you!" he bellowed. Joe couldn't help smiling. Some of his best friends were big hairy monsters. But Mr. Skiddy didn't know about Fuzzby's diner, where Joe hung out. Joe had stumbled upon it one day, down a dark and spooky alley, behind a door that seemed to have magically appeared. It was a diner where hungry monsters came to eat, and where you could find the best chips anywhere. It was owned by Fuzzby, a huge, green, friendly monster. He cooked the most disgusting food, but the monsters loved it. Fuzzby had asked Joe to help him in the diner, serving customers and even doing a bit of cooking. The monsters had taken a while to get used to having a hooman around, but now Joe was part of the family. "Out of my way, bum-toot!" boomed a voice behind Joe. It was Grotty Grace, the school bully. "I want to get gym class over with so I can go to McGreasy's takeaway. There's a burger there with my name on it." She elbowed Joe into a muddy puddle with an evil laugh. "It must be a very big burger to have dog poo death breath written on it," muttered Joe, a little too loudly. Grotty Grace screeched to a halt. "What?" she yelled. Then, oof! As 10 more runners collided into the back of her, sending her sprawling onto the soggy ground in a sweaty, wobbling rage. "You little bum-toot!" snarled Grace. "I'm going to give you a double thumping for that, with extra thumps and a topping of thumpberry sauce." Joe wasn't about to let Grotty Grace carry out her threat. He leapt to his feet and ran off with a sudden burst of energy. Gym class and school were over for the day, and Joe was going to Fuzzby's. It was Fuzzby Bixington himself who opened the door of the diner. The monster mopped his furry brow with an enormous spotted handkerchief. "Afternoon, Fuzzby," said Joe. "Are you all right?" "Am I glad to see you, Joe," the big green monster said, with a grin that showed off his enormous fangs. "We've never been busier. There's a family of 15 mega slugs on table 3, a birthday party for a hungry snarl beast on table 10, and we're expecting a busload of monster tourists to arrive any minute." Fuzzby sniffed the air outside, as raindrops began to splash into the alley. "And there's a storm brewing, I think," he said. "That'll mean a load of wet monsters just to add to everything else. Put up the list of today's specials for me. There's a good lad." He handed Joe a sign and rushed back to the kitchen. Today's specials: egg stink soup and chips, grunt crumpet with zitberry jam and chips, clammy cough pancakes and chips, splodge fruit and frog custard trifle and chips, spicy dung burger and chips, creepy crawly cabbage and chips. Joe stuck the sign onto the wall next to the counter. A little...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?